Now at 7:22, 10 of the best athletes in North America are competing in the ultimate sports competition. The catch is that they will not be competing in their own sports. Cody is standing by with more. This is brilliant.
This is brilliant. Joining us live via satellite is a two-time Olympian and host of all-around champion, Perdita Felicien. Perdita, I am so upset with myself. This is such a great idea for a show. I'm like, why didn't I think of this first? It's so good. It's so good.
It is so good. You know what? If you didn't think of it, you could maybe see if they'd bring you on as a cast member for season 4.
Yes.
That could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do have a couple of years of eligibility left at Auburn University, where I played lacrosse. Of course, I flunked out of Auburn. But anyway, that's beside the point. Okay, so let's talk about it. So explain how this works. Explain how this works.
So in season 2, we have 10 elite athletes, anywhere from ages 12 to 16, and they're amazing at their sports. So think figure skating, think mogul skiing, curling, speed skating, all of that. And the catch is they're not competing in their sport. They're competing in each other's sport. And it's gnarly because they only have 3 days to master that new sport.
That's
now, on the 4th day of that week, they compete. It's nuts. And the treat of it and the surprise is, you know, the athlete whose sport it is, they're not competing, but they become the coach.
Oh.
And then we bring in a surprise sports star to coach alongside them. And you see their jaws drop when you see these, you know, X Games stars and these Olympic champions and world champions show up on our set and be like, hey, I'm going to coach with you. And these are their idols,
that is
right?
Fantastic.
And when they show up to the venue, they don't. Yes, they don't know what sport it is. And so at the end of our 10 weeks together, one of them is crowned all-around champion.
Okay, so is there a particular sport that really throws everybody off?
Figure skating, and I will say, you know, the grace and the athleticism sometimes doesn't translate from other sports. The guys didn't like their outfits. I don't know why. They hated them. The girls laughed a lot at it. But I think it's one of those sports where they couldn't marry the grace and the athleticism. They just couldn't get it. And falling on ice, I don't know if that's happened to you. It's happened to me. Not the greatest.
Ooh.
And then to have a camera capture it, not so fun.
Once again, I am from Alabama. Yes, I have fallen on ice a lot. Now, you were in the Olympics. You did hurdles, right? You did hurdles. So what?
Yeah, I went to the University of Illinois and I competed in the hurdles. Yeah, in college.
Okay, so what thing is the worst for you then? What's the opposite of hurdles?
Oh, yeah. So I'm really good at, I'd say, running in a straight line and jumping over things. I mean, I have the world championship gold medals to prove it, and I've been to 2 Olympics. But for me, the hardest thing, which has nothing to do with actually performing, it's being a summer Olympian who competed for 10 years, being a host of a winter program. It's cold outside. Did you know that? Like, you're in Alabama, you would know, but it's freezing.
Okay, I've got an idea for season 3. I got an idea for season 3. Add some broadcasting elements to it. Make people write about something that happened last week in present tense. 'Cause that's all we do. That's all we do.
That's hard.
I know it is very hard. Where can we see this fabulous show? Where is it on? What times?
BYU TV, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, September 22nd. It's a Tuesday. And if you have missed season 1, I would go back and catch up. So download the free BYU TV app. You can always watch All-Round Champion on demand there. It's free. Binge, watch it. A little bit of homework for your viewers, and then you'll know how we're going to get into season 2, which, like I said, is gnarly and cold and amazing.
All right. Thanks for joining us. That sounds like so much fun. I can't wait to watch season 2. And remember, call me about season 3.
Thanks, Cody.
All right, back to you guys.
That's great. Thanks, Code.